I'm Zijun from Taiwan. I was graduated from Taipei Municipal University and my major is English instruction. Today, I would like to talk about my teaching philosophy in teaching grammar. According to many researches, we all know that the mechanical practice or drills cannot help students to acquire grammar effectively and efficiently. And what's worse, they might lose their interest in learning grammar. Therefore, I said that we should design activities like step by step, and we should use games to make learning happen and review it with a real material in real lives. So today, I will show a pedagogical activity of a pronunciation of inflectional morpheme for K1 student in the United States. So first of all, I will guide students to know the differences between voiced and voiceless sounds by touching their throat to feel the vibrations. For example, here is z, z. So z is voiced sound, and then you can feel the vibration of throat. And as for this sound is so it's a voiceless sound, so you cannot feel any vibration of your throat, right? Okay, so secondly, we will play kind of reaction games to speed up the concept into their brain. So finally, each student will read a picture book. So I choose a few picture book that from I can read. So those books they can read it without any problems. Okay. So I hope students will read those picture books out loud, and then to see if they can pronounce all the inflectional morpheme correctly. Okay, so here we go. Hi, good morning kids. How are you today? So today we are going to introduce two peoples. Okay, so do you know who is she? Okay, very good. She is Miss Wonder. So everyone say Miss. Okay, so touch your throat. So Miss that we learned is, yes, you didn't feel the vibration. So everyone say Miss. Good. And then he is Buzz. So everyone say Buzz. Okay, so use your hand to touch your throat. Can you feel the vibrations? Okay, very good. So we read it together. So everyone say Miss, Miss, Buzz, Buzz. Okay, very good. So today we are going to talk about the stories of those persons. So in the end of the class, we will read some picture book of their stories. Okay. Okay, so today we will invite into 4 groups, and then that is a homogeneous groups. So in the end of the class, they will read different picture book depends on their abilities. Okay, so let's do a little more practice about the voiced and voiceless sounds. So here, birds. You see birds here. So birds represent voiced sound. So if you hear some voiced sound, so you have to hit here area. So if you hear some voiceless sound, you have to hit this area. So here is voiceless. Here is voiced. Okay, so that's to a simple practice. So everyone say b, b. Okay, very good. So b, you feel your throat vibrate, right? So it's a voiced sound. Okay, very good. Let's try another one. Is z, z. Good. So z is voiced sound. Okay, so let's try the third one. Shh, shh. Good. So sh is voiceless sound. Very good. So let's try the second one. Is n or n. So everyone say, oh, good. It's voiced sound. Okay, and then last one, we will try the sound here. T, t. Okay, t is voiceless. Okay, very good. So now we are going to play hit game. So we are going to play hit game. So each group will have a few sound cards. Okay, so you will each group will have a set of sound cards, and then so each of you, and then you will have a grid like a mat like this one. So you will put the sound card in the middle between Buzz and me, and each of you take turns to flip the card and then put here and then to read the sound out loud. So for example, the first one is G. So when you see the card, you pronounce it and then try to hit whether it's voiced or voiceless. Okay, so each group you will have 6 minutes to conduct this activity. Okay, so here we go. So so who wanted to be? Okay, so here is the group 1s, group 2s, and group 3 and group 4s. So 6 minutes. Here we go. Let's play some games together. Okay, G. Good. L. D. Okay. R. V. Okay. And this one, P. Okay. So after 6 minutes, all the students will get together with their group here. Okay. So now I think everyone is familiar with the how to separate with the voiced and the voiceless sound. So now we are going to add some difficulties. Okay, as you see, there are all verbs that you are familiar with, right? So we have cat, we have pen, we have dog, we have hat, we have table, we have desk. Okay, so I have a list of the cards that you're all familiar with. Okay, so remember what we learned last time. So John has a hat, and John's mother have many hats. Okay, so each of the first things when you take each group will have a pile of nouns. The first thing you have to do is to write it into plural forms. That means you can add some s or es after each nouns. Okay, and then when you finish that, and then remember. So do you remember we practiced the sound with voiced and voiceless? Okay, good. So you have to play again like, oh, it's pens, because it's voiced, so it pronounces pens. Okay, so I will give each group a pile of cards, and then now let's we have 10 minutes to do this activity. Go. Okay. So for example, dogs. Yeah, something like this one. Okay, all of you did a very good job. So now we are going to read a picture book. So each of you have to take turn to read a picture book and then try to record the sounds. Okay? Okay, so I think that's all for